With Russell pacified, I could be forgiven for thinking my troubles at Bullworth were over. But this place is a rotten onion. Peel off one stinking layer, and there's another even smellier one beneath.
Well, Jimmy, word on the street is you're something of a pugilist.
No, sir, I never pugilized in my life.
Really? And that you've been saying some entertaining things about me and some barnyard animals.
No, I never said that.
Well, I listen to things, Hopkins. You try and stay out of trouble. Now go see the cook down in the kitchen. Helping her might teach you some humility.
Okay, sir.
Hey, new kid. You're that guy that beat up Russell.
So, what's it to you?
Hey, listen, we like to box, the noble art and all that. Why don't you come down by our gym in old Bullworth Vale? We should definitely hang out. Yeah, I've heard a lot of things about you.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
Hello, my name is Visor, and welcome to episode 5 of my Bully Let's Play. This is the start of chapter 2, and it seems like Gary has continued to spread lies about us, and has managed to convince Dr. Crabblesnitch that we said he fucks animals. It's unfortunate that he doesn't believe us, but there's not much we can do about it. Now, we could go to the cafeteria and start the mission with Edna like Dr. Crabblesnitch asked us to, but if you notice, there's another mission near the English room. We're gonna do that one first instead.
School rules are quite clear on this subject. Quite clear. No alcohol on school grounds. You're drunk. I can smell it on your breath. I can see it in your eyes.
I'm not drunk.
Drunk? In charge of children? What kind of monster drinks in front of children?
Parent?
A disgraceful one, yes. You've got a problem, haven't you?
I'm just under a lot of pressure.
Well, I'm a kind and supportive colleague, Galloway. And as such, I think it is my duty to get you sacked.
Do whatever you want, Hattrick. You always do.
The head will find out about this.
You okay, sir?
Jimmy. No, I'm not okay. I'm half drunk and I'm about to get fired. Fantastic. Oh, I'm a washed up old drunk and I'm only 34. English, you see, is a difficult subject to teach. I've tried any number of things to dull the pain. Yoga, meditation, needlepoint, looking at dubious sites on the internet. But nothing dulls the pain like scotch.
Come on, sir, put that away.
Are you mad? This is manna from the gods!
Give me that. Let's get rid of this before you get busted.
That's very kind of you, Jimmy. Miss Phillips is the only teacher to know about my vice. Take it to her. She will know what to do.
Alright, so we're gonna help Galloway with his drinking problem, and shit, he has another bottle already. So this might not actually help him in the end, but we're still gonna try. Anyway, find his first bottle. Apparently it's at the cafeteria. Probably in the back.
You! What are you doing? That's disgusting!
Look at that.
Yeah, this whole place is disgusting. It ain't me. Anyway, we got the first bottle. Let's keep going. Don't mind me. Don't mind me, dude. I'm just, exploring.
I tell you, he's a drunk.
Uh-oh, it's over here.
Very serious allegations, Mr. Hattrick.
You'll see. He won't get away with it this time.
Huh.
I hope you're wrong.
Oh, look. There's a bottle in there. We needed that. Alright, we got it.
He's trying to hide the evidence.
Yeah, I am. But, we need to keep running so they don't catch us. And hide. Alright, so the red dot with green vision, that's Hattrick. Followed by Crabblesnitch. Alright, they're gone now. Now the last bottle is in the girls' bathroom. Not sure why he headed there, but
Hopkins, I see you there.
maybe he was drunk.
I saw you. You cannot get away.
Ah, there it is. There's the bottle. And now we need to get the hell out of here. Seems like the objective is through the main door. Alright, so it's to the left. Probably in the parking lot.
Get to your designated class.
That's not what I wanted. Excuse me, sir. Just run, just run. There's Miss Phillips at the school bus.
Here they are. I think that's all of them.
Thanks, Jimmy.
You're welcome, Miss.
Please take this.
And now Miss Phillip is walking to the bus with the crazy old hobo. I really hope they're not doing anything that'll get him sick, if you know what I'm saying.
Ain't no stopping Jimmy Hopkins.
Anyway, now normally you would be able to go to the hobo and get training for fighting, but he doesn't do early mornings. Apparently he's not a morning person. Now we got the camera, which is alright. We can take pictures of people now. Unfortunately, none of the pictures are saved, so it's not that useful at the moment. But we do get to take photography class now. Anyway, since we're so close by, let's go to shop class.
Jim, go stand over by the bike workstation.
Wait, I don't get to work on cars?
Cars are for seniors. You gotta walk before you can run, boyo.
Shut the hell up, Atlas. Oh wait, this isn't Bioshock. Never mind. Alright, let's see what this minigame's about.
Not too shabby, Hopkins.
This little minigame is basically, you see the action, you do the action. Jimmy sees, Jimmy does.
Good work, Hopkins.
Very simple minigame, not that interesting personally. The reward's pretty good though. Care to take a guess of what it is?
Okay. See you next time, Jim.
Like that.
Yep, it's a shitty bike. But it's a free shitty bike, and that's what matters.
Done and done right.
Now, from shop class, you're gonna make BMX bikes, and they usually have pretty good jumps. You can also go to town and buy other bikes that can be faster or slower, but they probably won't jump as well. Now, the bike is sort of like the skateboard, except you can't carry a bike with you at all times. Instead, you can find them in these sheds around the map. Now, the cool thing about bikes is they don't care as much about the terrain. You can ride them on grass, but more importantly, you can ride them upstairs. Very cool. Anyway, let's head to the cafeteria. I think we can help Edna now. It's lunchtime. Maybe we're gonna help her cook.
Nice.
Ah, shut up, kid. It adds flavor to it. You wanna give it a go?
Sure.
Try and get some bits in it.
I've got performance anxiety.
Get used to it, kid. You're a man. It's all downhill from here, my friend. Anyway, what do you want?
Nothing. The head sent me.
He did? Oh, yeah! I need you to go to town and pick up some meat and other things for me. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to put one of Ms. Phillips' cats in the casserole again.
Okay.
Let me see. I need some meat from Yum Yum Market. Oh, and a razor from the barber's for my stash. And, oh yeah, some new knickers from Worn In. I've had these on since last term. Hurry up! Go, take my bike. It's that fine machine out there by the school gates.
All right. Gross.
Yeah, she is pretty gross. And I'm not really sure if she's joking about the cats or not. I think she might have actually done it.
Totally. Your trousers are kind of flattering.
Anyway, now we can take her bike, but we got a perfectly fine bike right here, right? Let's just use this instead. Just gonna pull up the map so I can show where we're gonna go. So first, we're gonna head to the entrance of the school. We're gonna make a right, then bike across the bridge. Then we're gonna hit our 3 locations. First, we're gonna go to Yum Yum, pick up some meat. Then we're going to go to the barbershop and pick up a razor for her stash. And finally, we're gonna head to the clothing store and pick up some new clothes for her, since apparently she hasn't been changing her underwear. Easy enough, right? Whoa, that was a nice roll. Good job, kid. Now when on a bike, there's a limited number of things you can do. You can't use your slingshot because that's two-handed. You still can toss things at people. However, you generally don't want to do this to adults because that's a big crime. And as you can see, my trouble meter is currently red. So we're just going to go hide out in Yum Yum's market. Hopefully this will all pass.
Hello and welcome.
That's not good. The trouble meter is still not going down. Let's grab the meat.
Cool. Yes, the discount meat. It expires at midnight.
Expired meat. Now they're still mad at me, so we need to find somewhere to... Oh, it's going down now.
Like that.
While we're in here, we might as well kiss the girl, right?
Are you asking me on a date?
I've been thinking about you.
Oh, Jimmy, that's so nice of you. Hey, Jimmy.
Come on, baby.
Nice little kiss on the lips. Some bonus health.
Do you think anyone saw?
Anyway, now that they're not after us anymore, let's go to the other shop. The Happy Mullet. That's right.
Let me guess. You are here for haircut, yes?
No, I need this razor.
Another one for the collection.
You know, actually, we could get a haircut here, too. Strangely enough, for the Happy Mullet, they don't actually have any mullets. You know, let's see what we got. We got this flat top, fade. That's not bad. Crew cut. Not joining the greasers yet, so not something I'm into. Not joining a boy band. You do notice that Jimmy seems to have a little earring stud in his left ear. Clean and shaved. I'm pretty sure that's what he had before. And no, he had a buzz cut before. To me, it's not that big of a difference. No, let's go for the fade. We can pick the color. Maybe that's a good color. Let's go for that. All right, that's our new haircut.
Okay, ciao, bambino.
Yeah, sure. All right, now where do we have to head to next? Actually, where's my bike? Oh, there it is. Now, another thing you gotta be careful with a bike is you can actually ram into adults or cops with a bike. That'll get you in a lot of trouble too. That's a 2-bar issue. Well, if it's a cop, it's a 3-bar. Another issue is when you block the entrance to a shop and then you can't get in. There we go. Problem solved. God damn it. I don't want to get on the bike. There we go.
What's up?
So, we picked up some old laundry for Edna. And we can change our clothes here too. Might as well change it up. I'm okay with the upper, because I think you have to match school code. You can't just buy whatever for your upper body. We can at least change the pants. We got some track pants. Some cargo pants. They're not bad. Different colors, of course. Ratty jeans. Soccer shorts. These 3/4 shorts things, I guess. I don't know what the hell they're called. Beach shorts. Looks like there's a koi on there, or... yeah, it's a koi. I'm not really sure. Cargo shorts. Crisp jeans. You know, those aren't bad. Buy those. Anyway, now we have all the stuff. Let's head back to school. Now we could take the bike and ride all the way back to the school. But there are these options for bus stop right here. Basically, scattered around town, there are going to be these bus stops that'll bring you back to school, which is pretty useful. Oh, I hit that adult. That's probably not good. Whatever. The bus will take me away. And it drops us off right here at the school entrance. Now, while we didn't bring our bike with us, we can always find any of the bikes that we've earned at one of those bike sheds. This, of course, will not work for stolen bikes. In total, the bike shed can store a max of 2 bikes. One bike being the one that we earned from shop class, and the other bike being whichever one we bought from the store.
You better use that meat soon. The clerk said it expires at midnight.
Nonsense! There are no fuzzy eaters at Bullworth. It'll last for a month!
Yeah, I would not go to the cafeteria here. And that menu looks very pretty, but, have you seen the lady who cooks?
I'm done.
Ooh, looks like we unlocked a prep challenge. The challenges are pretty cool because, well, you'll see. We're gonna do it today, and you'll get to see the reward. But before we leave, let's check out this bulletin board and see what's on there. Lost pet rat, his name is George, last seen near the cafeteria. So I'm thinking Edna probably cooked George, and Bucky's not seeing that rat ever again. Just a feeling. Ah, look at this message from Hattrick. If you see any English teachers behaving inappropriately, please see me. He's really set on getting Galloway canned. Then again, Galloway's a drunk, so who am I to judge who is right? Now before we head to the prep challenge, there's a little something I want to show you. Since Chapter 1, the respect meter has changed a lot between the cliques. Currently, we have 100% respect from the bullies, since we have Russell on our side and he's the leader of that clique. All the other cliques are pretty much the same as before. Now the cool thing about having 100% respect from a clique is they'll no longer mess with you. So now the bullies won't pick on me anymore. But a bigger benefit is now you can hire them to help you out. For example, I can give Russell a buck here and he'll follow me around.
This is it.
Russell like.
And now Russell will help me. As long as, I don't outrun him, but he'll follow me and help me out on my missions. I don't really need help though, I just wanted to show you that I could. While we are here, I might as well show off some of the clothing that I've gotten from lockers and other rewards. Some of it's a bit weird though. For shoes, I've gotten these black boots and these red boots, red sneakers, these country boots. Actually kind of cool, let's go with that. Legs, I like these jeans, I'm okay with them. I don't have too many weird pants. Upper body, we got a couple options. Get some football jerseys, a hoodie, which is, pretty good. I'm a fan. Polo shirt, makes you kind of look like a bully. A Letterman jacket, looks like a jock. Of course, this is the Halloween costume. And this is the Halloween costume you won. Or you can go wife beater style. This looks kind of ridiculous, so I'm gonna go with this. We got a couple heads as well. Normal stuff like caps. A little weirder with wrestling helmet. Then we get into the really weird stuff like skull mask, red ninja mask, werewolf mask, bandit mask, and a pumpkin head. This is the reward for crushing all those jack-o'-lanterns. I'm gonna go with a bandit mask just because I think it looks pretty cool. Yeah, we're gonna go around school like this, and it's gonna be ridiculous. You notice people already laughing at you?
Shouldn't you be in class?
Sir, I'm busy. Please don't bother me. They'll just run away like usual. Now, if you hear kids laughing, it's because they find you ridiculous. The girls will also find you ridiculous, and they won't kiss you.
Looking good.
And this often happens with the weirder masks.
Will you hang out with me?
Sorry, but I have to go study.
Now, they'll still be polite with you and won't start threatening you or anything, but they definitely won't kiss you, which is sort of an issue because the health bonuses are pretty good.
So did you kiss her or what?
Anyway, let's get to the bike so we can head on over. Now, where we're heading to is right over here. We're gonna head out to this front entrance again, take a left this time, and go to that red star. That's where the challenge is gonna be. So here's our bike. Get going. Wife beater style. Yeah, they're still making fun of how we're dressed. Assholes. I don't know. I think it looks pretty cool. Reminds me of Zorro. Alright, here we are at Old Bullworth Vale. And the adults are insulting us as well. On that corner is another Yum Yum Market. But what we are interested in is the gym over here. Let's head on inside. Let's see where the challenge is.
Hey there. Does Goodwill do hats too?
Yep, they're insulting me still. Anyway, let's see this challenge.
Maybe I can use this to my advantage.
Oh, $1 million house. Let's see what we can get. Alright. So in this game, you have a couple options. You can do nice and easy blocks. Will stop all the normal punches. The big punches will knock you back a little. You can also dodge, which is good for dodging the big punches. Of course, you gotta punch eventually. If you hold, you can do the big punch, which is pretty useful. Best way to get guaranteed damage in is to dodge one of the big punches and beat his face in.
That's the best you can do?
You can also beat him when he's doing the big swing, but you gotta be close enough.
Hopkins is still standing.
Look how messed up his face is getting.
Come on. Give it to him. Come on. It's a wonder Hopkins is still standing.
Fucking liver blows are causing me some trouble. Oh, time's up. I'm gonna gain some stamina again.
Move like a bee, sting like a bee.
Alright, here we go. Oh, he dodged.
No wonder Hopkins is still standing.
We can take him down this round, no problem.
That's the best you can do. It's a wonder Hopkins is still standing.
There we go. Now we can knock him out.
That's the best you can
Boom! Round 1 done.
That ridiculous fighting.
There's never any doubt.
Alright, here we go. Round 2.
Give it to him. Come on.
Bit harder than round 1. I don't really know how to do that liver blow. Wish I did though.
It's a wonder Hopkins is still standing.
Alright, there we go. Now we can start beating his face in. Ah, he does that a lot.
It's a wonder Hopkins is still standing.
There we go. Get a combo going. Oh, no. Liver blow again. Come on, get some guaranteed damage in. Fuck, I'm behind. We'll be okay though.
That's the best you can do.
Time's up. I'm a little slightly ahead. Looks like Jimmy's recovery's better though. He gained a lot more stamina.
Like a bee, sting like a bee.
Alright. We might be able to end it this round.
Move like a bee, sting like a bee.
Ah, fuck. We might need to take it to a round 3. Look at us messed up his face is getting. Look at it.
That's the best you can do. That's the best you can do.
Fuck it with these liver blows.
That's the best you can do. It's a wonder Hopkins is still standing.
Come on, we can end this. Come on, 10 seconds. We got this.
That's the best you can do. That's the best you can do.
Oh, okay. Alright, we got this one. Alright, one last round. This guy is supposed to be harder, but I'm not so sure about that. I usually have a harder time with round 2. Let's come out swinging. Let's keep pounding his face in. It's easy enough, right? I'm not really sure how this guy made it to round 3, but whatever. Oh no, he's blocking again. There we go. Problem solved. Blocking.
That's the best you can do.
Gotta break through his guard.
It's a wonder Hopkins is still standing.
Fucking liver blow. I wish I knew how to do that. Fucking A.
It's a wonder Hopkins is still standing. Move like a bee, sting like a bee.
I think it might just be a left dodge. That's actually all he's doing. Let's try that.
That's the best you can do.
No, that's not it.
That's the best you can
But I wouldn't be surprised if there was a way to do those body shots like that.
That's the best you can do.
That's the thing about this game. They're usually pretty detailed in everything they do.
That's the best you can do.
Alright, cool. We won.
All right, I won. Give me my prize.
There's a little problem. Your parents have to be members of the board for you to be eligible. Tell you what, old chap. We'll give you that old abandoned beach house. Should be nice once you clean it up.
You know, I'm okay with this. Beach house. I mean, it's pretty cool. Beachside property. Good view. It's a little old. Look at that. Pretty sweet. Basically, getting one of these places means you get another place to sleep at night, and another place to save, and a couple other benefits. We'll check it out later.
I always knew I could do it.
Now, we got another mission in here, so let's go see what that one's about.
You know we can't associate with you until you wear some proper clothes, huh?
Fuck you, asshole. Alright, so they don't like how Jimmy's dressed. They would say I need an aquaberry sweater. So, alright.
More than he seems. You're the worst. Now I'm mad.
What are you gonna do about it? Anyway, you can see the clothing store in the minimap, so we'll just head right over here.
Hello. You know you should try the new Aquaberry vest. Very popular with the better class of students.
Fuck you, asshole. Anyway, let's get dressed so we can continue this mission. All you can buy here is upper body at the moment. Let's get a nice sweater. It's pretty cold out. We're gonna have to keep the bandit mask, but I'm okay with that.
I hope you enjoy your purchases.
Keep going. All right, so back to the gym.
Sure about that? Later.
Easy enough. I can jump that car. Yeah. Anyway, let's get inside.
Look, there he is. I was wondering if you'd show up, Hopkins. Nice aquaberry sweater. Très chic. Yeah. Wow. You look a bit like my gardener at home.
Yeah, so what?
Yes, well, enough about gardeners or any domestic help. Listen, me and the chaps were planning a little revenge hit on old Hat-Trick. We don't like what he did to that old soak Galloway. A chap can have a drink if he bloody hell wants to.
So?
So, my friend, are you, as they say, in?
Sure. Are you English?
Well, no. I just speak this way because I'm very insecure. You see, my father is a self-made man, so I pretend to be old money, but in fact, I'm really nouveau riche. But less about me, dear boy. Listen, we're going to egg that old codger's house.
Cool.
Smashing! You go get some eggs and meet me and the chaps back at my house.
That was strangely open of him to admit all of that. Kind of weird. Anyway, so you saw that Yum store from earlier, right? We're gonna go over there and pick up some eggs. Right over here. Let's see. At Yum stores, you can buy candy, which is good for Eunice. That's about it. Flowers, which is good for pretty much most of the girls, but you can pick them up anyway. Soda, which you can buy pretty much anywhere. And eggs, which we need. Here we go.
Enjoy your purchase.
Now we gotta ride to where all the rich people live, which is right over here. Let's see if we can get a good jump here. Ah, it could have been better. Anyway, let's keep going up here. There should be a pathway right here. Here we are, where all the big houses are, and the rich people live. It's a little dreary at the moment because it's raining, but I guess normally it's probably very impressive. Anyway, here is Tad's house right over here. Let's see the bike ride outside. See what he wants.
Got the eggs, Hopkins?
You bet.
Then give them to me.
Take them.
Smashing. Now tell me, Hopkins, is it true you said I was inbred?
No.
Because first cousins is legal, my friend. Legal.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and just because my elder brother doesn't have a chin and ended up in a lunatic asylum, it doesn't mean anything.
Whatever, Tad. Your family is your business.
Don't lie, Jimmy. You said Tad was probably a hermaphrodite with that much inbreeding.
A hermaphro what?
Don't act dumb. You said his mom was also legally his aunt and that he probably had webbed toes.
I don't... Well, just only on one foot.
Tad, you're not gonna take that kind of crap from this scumbag, are you?
You've been rude about Mommy! Let's get this, Papa!
Very indecisive.
Inbred, am I?
Also, I thought his dad was a self-made man, so it's not like they're from a dynasty, right? So in other words, even when they were poor, they were fucking, you know, siblings. Whatever. I'm not one to judge. We're just taking care of business. Yeah, I got a slingshot, so I'm just gonna do that. I really like the super slingshot. The charge speed is so fast that you can really mix it in with melee combat if you really wanted to. Unfortunately, the slingshot counts as weapon violence as opposed to regular violence, so it's a really good way to get yourself busted. But luckily, there are no cops around here, so we should be fine. Yes, I do want the key. Please give it to me. Thank you, good sir. Alright, now we're out. Preppies don't like me anymore. But I do have eggs now, which is pretty cool.
All sorted.
It's getting pretty late now, so we probably should turn in. Overall, it's been a pretty good day because Hell, we want a beach house. Doesn't matter what else happened, we want a beach house. You know what we're gonna go do? We're gonna go sleep in that beach house.
Not too bad.
So, here's what we won. We got a moose head with some really old school muskets on top. Nice bear skin. Sexy. Hopefully that's not one of those annoying talking trouts. Oh, and over here we can change our clothing. There are also crates here that we can break for supplies and weapons. Pretty useful. And there's a soda machine that doesn't belong to us. We actually have to pay for sodas in our own beach house. Kind of weird. We have an arcade machine in this corner.
This'll come in handy.
And we have a full bar, but we can't drink any of it. But we can break it for more wooden planks. Pretty useful. Also, we can save at the bar, because that's where the journal is. And finally, there's these cricket bats on the wall, which we can take to help us on our adventure, for, you know, more beatdown action. They pretty much behave like baseball bats, so pretty useful. We also have these eggs we got from our last mission. Pretty much at all our save points, we have a supply of eggs now. And now, our shitty bed. So, it's been a pretty good day. We'll see what tomorrow brings next episode. Until then, thanks for watching, and see you next time.